Good morning. Hello and welcome to Washington Live, powered by KCTC. I'm your guest host, Diana Rich, filling in for Jaron Rosine. I'm joined in the studio by our producer, Nick Steffens. Our publisher is Matt Bryant. And later today, our guest will be Samantha Meyer, the new director of Main Street Washington. So excited to talk to her about what's going on. Super busy month with Christmas activities and different things going on in Washington. So excited to talk to her more about her new role and what's going on. So let's jump right in. The weather, it's 38 degrees and partly cloudy. What's the temperature in here this morning, you think?
It's 72 like usual, but if it was Jaron, he'd say it was 80 or 90.
Yeah, I almost wore a tank top since he did on Friday, just to, kind of make fun of him.
Yeah, exactly. Consistent.
But decided nobody wanted to see my white arms.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think I own a bro tank, and two, it would not look good.
Yeah, next time we should coordinate that, but maybe not until July. So, love you, Jaron. All right, for local events, this weekend was the candlelight tour of homes. I did go on that yesterday. That was nice. Got me in the holiday spirit. This week, the 5th through 9th of December, is the Hospice of Washington County Sweet and Salty online auction. It's their 3rd annual treats auction. You can bid on your favorite treats at their Facebook page, www.facebook.com/hospice of WashCO. So that sounds awesome. Get some goodies. And then on the 7th, there's the Holiday Lights fundraiser at Cafe Dodici from 11 to 2 and 5 to 10. Dine in or carry out lunch, and 10% of your meals, 10% of your meal towards the lights around the square. So that's awesome.
As someone that's not from Washington, what is the proper pronunciation of Cafe Dodici? I feel like I've heard so many different pronunciations.
Yeah, so have I. I feel like they say Dodici.
Dodici.
I don't know.
Dodici.
Maybe Sam knows.
I say Dodici.
So do I. I also say Dodici. But all right, they say. All right, let's jump right into the police report.
It's a thick one today.
It is. I know. All right, brace yourself, everybody. We had 27 traffic calls, 7 animal complaints, 5 calls for an alarm, 4 welfare checks, 4 for theft, 3 warrant arrests, 3 suspicious activity, 3 sex offender registration, 3 fire calls, and then several for 2 and 1, for a total of 80 calls for service. All right, jumping right in. Nick pulled lots of exciting things to look at for the police report. So, caller reports a dispute over a deer carcass in the area of Juniper Avenue between Highway 92 and Old 92. C260 was advised and disregarded prior to arrival. The landowner and the hunter worked it out amongst themselves.
That's good.
That is good.
But that is brutal when you get a deer and then it runs onto someone else's property. It's not fun.
Caller reports an elderly man in a motorized wheelchair is driving southbound near Super 8 without any flag on his wheelchair. 110 responded and was unable to locate.
Hopefully he got to where he needed to go.
Must have been moving pretty quickly.
That's what I was saying.
Somebody reported a customer is smoking in the room and wants their full deposit back. 107 and 110 responded. Subject left prior to arrival, and they believe he will not return. All right. Don't smoke in the room
anymore.
Caller reports accidentally shooting himself in the foot with a shotgun. People responded, no charges. My husband called me about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wasn't involved, but he was pumping manure in Crawfordsville and saw some vehicles moving quickly. And
that's, if you're going to shoot yourself, I feel like shotgun's the worst one to do.
Well, but in the foot might be the best spot.
That's true.
But I'm sure that
hopefully
was super
it was birdshot,
painful.
not buckshot.
Yeah. Hope that person's okay. That would be scary indeed. Burglary call from Brighton. Reports coming home 5 minutes ago, and a subject was standing in his house. He let himself in with nobody being there. The subject has left, although he would like charges filed or have the subject trespassed from the property, as this is the second time it has happened.
The second time it's already happened makes a lot more sense. When I put it in there, I was like, that person handled it a lot better than I probably would have if I came home and someone was standing in my house.
In my house, yeah. Yep, I might freak out. A traffic stop. Caller reports a subject requested the clerk to blow into her ignition interlock device. 9214 and 929 checked the area and were unable to locate the vehicle at that location. 9214 located and stopped the vehicle southbound Highway 218 near 105th Street, just into Henry County. 9214 made their arrest. The offense was operating while intoxicated. Third offense, relative is having the car towed.
Yeah. If 3 times, I redacted the name. I knew who it was because they're from Mount Pleasant.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's like, come on. 3 times.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad nobody was hurt, but
Yeah.
yes. Let's see here. Traffic accident. Caller's iPhone detected a crash and automatically called 911. 9220 responded and spoke to the subject, who advised they were okay and did not crash. Wow.
You gotta love technology.
Yeah, that's some good intel. All right, a fire call. Caller reported a controlled burn got out of control. Subject advised the fire is spreading and is about 10 acres wide. Fire department responded and assisted.
Controlled burn got out of control. I think that's what's called irony.
Let's see here. Last one. Caller reports a subject driving a blue Ford Ranger pickup. He was cutting cookies in the gravel parking lot of the wellness park, then was driving at a high rate of speed around town. No real damage was done to the parking lot. However, the caller is requesting an officer attempt to make contact with the driver and counsel them. 110 responded and located the vehicle, spoke with a juvenile female who denied being the driver. Officer made contact with the parent and advised them of the driving complaints.
So I don't know if you've been watching the show recently, but we've had problems with this blue Ford Ranger.
Okay.
And so this just adds to the saga. This is probably the 4th time. It may or may not be related to the kids that heckled me when I was filming a commercial for Hy-Vee in Mount Pleasant.
Okay.
But yeah, that's like the 4th time that this has happened. So I'm glad that we're getting closer to solving who these kids are.
Yeah, I did read it and then I already forgot it was a blue Ford Ranger. So
Yep.
that was a lot.
But we're getting closer to justice.
Yes. All right. Maybe we should take a commercial break and digest that all.
I think we should.
All right.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Hospice isn't a place, it's a type of care that focuses on living. Servicing a 7-county area, the Hospice of Washington County staff of nurses, social work, hospice aides, spiritual and grief support, volunteers, music and massage therapists are able to provide free end-of-life care where the patient lives. We write wills, give consent for organ donation, but rarely is there a plan for what we would want the final phase of our lives. At Hospice of Washington County, we encourage our patients to be in charge of their healthcare decisions while maintaining quality of life.
Family owned and operated by Andy and Sarah Ross. Ross Auto has been your vehicle repair and maintenance headquarters since 1935. We specialize in all makes of cars and light-duty trucks. With our variety of available services, let us help you keep rolling and your vehicle operating efficiently. Services include general auto repair, alignments, brakes, fuel injection, and more. Schedule your appointment today at 319-653-5656. That's 319-653-5656.
Hey Vina, why is grass so dangerous?
Can't tell you.
Because it's full of blades. That's terrible.
All right. Welcome back to Washington Live, powered by KCTC. I'm your guest host, Diana Rich, joined in the studio with Director of Main Street Washington, Samantha Meyer. Welcome.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, how's it going today?
Well, it's Monday, so it's fine, but, it's just Monday.
Yeah, I like your green jacket. It's very
Thank
festive.
you. Yeah, I know. I actually had some holiday earrings, but I couldn't find them. I found one of them, actually, I should say, little bow earrings. But I don't know if anybody else has kids out there, but I have a daughter who constantly just gets into my purse just to discover things. And I'm guessing one of the earrings is now in her room. So
I feel like you should have just worn one and either like just sat like this.
Oh yeah, I could have just
or
done this one.
maybe it could have been like a game to see like how
anybody
soon a viewer might have noticed that.
It would have been my husband, babe. You have one wrong earring.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how many days in your new role?
I think I'm coming up on like 3 weeks or something.
Okay.
Or maybe a full month, almost.
Time flies when you're
3.5
having
weeks.
fun.
Yeah.
All right. Good. So how are things going since you've started this new role? What's been going on?
Well, so far so good. Correct me if I'm wrong out there, but I think the lighted parade and ceremony went pretty well. A couple weekends ago now. It feels like it was like yesterday because it was all just so much stuff at once. But we jumped right in with the lighted parade and ceremony on the 26th. And it was also Small Business Saturday. And there was just everything. Breakfast with Sienna was that morning. The Jingle Bell Run. It's like that day is just everything about Main Street, which is really cool. And it was a really fun day. And we had amazing weather.
Yes.
I couldn't believe
Oh my
how
gosh.
nice it was. And so, we're just going to cross our fingers for that every single year.
Yep.
Of course, it wasn't that nice when we put the trees up. So we have 91 Lights of Love trees on the square. And that was awesome, but took a long time to get all those up, and it was freezing cold. We all had gloves on. Our fingers were about to freeze off. We're like, we're going to have to come back tomorrow to put the lights on because we're all frozen.
Maybe
But
start putting those up in July.
I know, right? You need to just stay here all year. We'll water them. It's fine. The parks can water them all year. That's okay, right?
I'm sure they've got extra time.
They don't have anything else going on. No. The guys actually helped us a ton hauling all of the trees for us from Orchlands to the square. So they were very helpful with that.
Awesome. Yeah, the trees look awesome. The parade was great and all those activities. That is so much fun to see. That's like the best part, I feel like, about living in a small town is all of those fun activities
I know.
around.
It was so fun seeing all the comments from people saying it looks like a Hallmark movie. And like, that's just, I was like, oh, that's something to aspire to, Like we're a Hallmark town.
Yeah.
That was really cool. So we'll just have to keep adding lights. And I know you mentioned the Dodici fundraiser is this Wednesday, and that's to fund more holiday lights. So if we can add more, we will, and help us do that.
Awesome. Cool. All right. So what events are coming up this week or this weekend around Christmas? Or I know there's all kinds of things going on.
Yes. Yeah. So we have Hot Deals and Hot Drinks is this like Friday and Saturday. And it's just the retail stores. I think there's 17 that are participating all through our downtown and kind of off the square as well. And they'll just have whatever deals they've got going on are going to be highlighted probably to the front of their stores, and they'll be offering just hot drinks while you shop around. Warm you up because it's going to cool off. It's December, I guess.
Inevitable, right?
It's going to happen. And then the Ugly Sweater Crawl this is the first time we've done a lot of these. So the Ugly Sweater Crawl just kind of got thrown together, but it sounds really fun. So grab your ugliest sweater. Some of the stores have, I don't want to say they're ugly sweaters, but they're supposed to be ugly. So they have ugly sweaters. Otherwise, go to Goodwill and shop in your ugly sweater. We're going to have people out kind of like looking around for the ugliest sweater, and then we're going to give away $40 in chamber bucks to the winner.
Yeah, cool.
And then weekly, we have drawings every Tuesday. So I'll draw tomorrow of just local shoppers. So shop local. You can enter to win at any of the stores that have the slips. And there's a list on our Facebook page, and we'll draw a winner each week for $40. And then the last Tuesday in December, we're going to draw for $40 and a giant gift basket full of items that all the stores donated. So just kind of extra incentive to shop local, think local first, before you hop on Amazon or hop up to Iowa City. We have a lot of great stores down here, and you can pretty much find anything you need. There's kids corners too, and some of the stores that people don't realize, like the Village obviously has kids stuff. Lynn & Shelby's Home Decor and More also has a kids corner with a lot of good stuff in there too. So sometimes we kind of, if you don't know and you haven't been out, just pop in and see what they've got going on.
Yeah.
And then there's Last Minute Scramble. So I don't want to call out dads, but dads, the stores will be open for you on the 23rd and the 24th in case you forgot someone. It happens. Usually I forget wrapping paper. I'll have my gifts done, and then I'm like, oh, I still have to wrap things. Right. Let's go get some paper or bags. I'm a big fan of bags because wrapping.
So easy. Yeah.
So those are the main things, like events that are going on. You can also mail a letter to Santa. The mailbox is on the square by the fountain. We also have one last Santa's house this Saturday from 1 to 4, and that's at the Old Y. You'll go in the daycare door for that. So he'll be there from 1 to 4 this Saturday. And then he's heading off everywhere else. Santa's very busy.
Got a lot of work to do.
Yes. But yeah, Santa and Mrs. Claus will be there. So you can bring your letter to Santa's house, or you can just mail it on the square. There's merchant movies that are still going on through the end of December. There's one 10th and 11th and the 17th and 18th, and those are free merchant movies. You can stop at any of the retailers and pick up your tickets. We'll have some tickets at Santa's house also. You can go to the chamber. I think there's like 40 businesses you can stop at and find those tickets. I think that's the quick wrap of everything going on.
Yeah, that's a lot. I love it.
is
What's
a
the movie this weekend? Do you know this upcoming movie?
Minions, maybe?
Okay.
I think it's Minions.
Oh, like The Return of Groot?
Rise of Gru. Rise of Gru. That sounds right.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Shows I don't know much about it, but I feel like I remember my kids talking
There's
about
a new Minions movie every 2 months, but
Yeah. Well, I love all the events that you're doing to get people to shop local. I think that's great because sometimes when there's one or two, it's like conflicts in the schedule, but that's lots of opportunities to shop and stay warm with the drinks and the ugly sweaters and the last minute shopping. So I usually do
one. Don't worry. There's more.
I usually am like, oh, I'm done shopping early. This is great. And then like as it's a couple days before, I'm like, I forgot this person. I forgot this person. What about the Sunday school teacher? And what about this person? And
The teachers. My daughter's only been in school for 2 years. I'm like, right. Teacher gifts.
yeah.
Gotta remember.
Yep.
And Christmas party. And it's like, oh, shoot. I thought I was ahead. And now I'm like, dang it.
All the things. Yep. That's great. Well, good. Should we head to a commercial break?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Sounds good.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Hello, and welcome back to Washington Live, powered by KCTC. I'm your guest host, Diana Rich, and I'm joined in the studio by Samantha Meyer, Main Street Washington Director. I think I've said that title about 5 different ways so far in the last 20 minutes.
They all work. I'm the only one there. Can't get confused with anybody else.
There we go. Perfect. So you just covered a lot of awesome things that things that are going on in Washington around the holidays over the next few weeks. Where's a good place for people to find these events listed if they, didn't have a pen and paper handy? Are they all on your Facebook page or on your website?
Yep, both actually. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have our Facebook page, it's just Main Street Washington. You can we keep it pretty updated, so you can find any events that are coming up, pictures of any events. I'm a huge picture taker, so if you notice some crazy lady taking pictures somewhere, it was probably me, and they will be on our Facebook page for you to find. You can also do donations through our Facebook page and our website. It's just washingtoniowa.gov, and then you go to the Main Street tab and can find our list of events, any new press releases or anything we've got going on.
Awesome.
We'll post any new grants that we have on our website, especially, and Facebook. We have Main Street Iowa is an incredible program, and business owners can apply for a couple different grants if they're renovating their buildings, if they're adding on. So Kohler Plus just received a challenge grant, and they're remodeling their upstairs for apartments. So there's challenge grants, there's dig grants, and most of them are matching grants, so you have to put up some too and get loans, but they're pretty competitive, and we can do at least one a year for the challenge grants, and so we're always looking for other businesses that are wanting to renovate and revitalize our downtown.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. You mentioned donation tab. What kinds of things do donations drive for Main Street Washington?
Yeah, so we are a nonprofit 501c3 registered, so we can accept donations. That helps us continue to be a program. Main Street is all volunteer based. So, and also if you want to volunteer, send us an email, send us a message through Facebook. We're always looking for new volunteers. Just people we can call on throughout the year we'd love to add more events to our schedule and host more things in Central Park. Just keep our downtown bustling. And we want people to make time for Main Street. Like, come to Washington first. Don't immediately hop on up to Iowa City or hop onto Amazon. We get it. You can't get everything here, but you can get a lot of things.
Yeah.
And there's so many businesses downtown. It's been very retail focused since I started because it's just been all the sales and things, but we have a ton of businesses downtown too. You get your taxes done, you get your insurance, it's kind of a one-stop place, but you got to walk around a little bit, and which is good, get your steps in. So everybody's got the watch that's, apparently calling 911 for them.
Yeah, right, doing all the things.
But, it's good, and there are a lot of opportunities in our downtown, and Main Street's goal is to focus on our downtown. So there's a lot of confusion, I think, sometimes with the Chamber and Main Street. The Chamber has a much larger focus and reach. It's anybody in like the city of Washington, and they've gone beyond a little bit too. But Main Street really focuses on our downtown district. So we're pretty specific there.
Okay.
Setting
Camera's
off alarms
dying?
here, I guess. Was that your watch doing that?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So, but we just focus on downtown and building up all of our businesses, bringing new businesses in, and seeing where we can move people around, getting more housing downtown, and things like that.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I've been going to a lot of different downtowns with my kids, like wrestling and basketball and soccer and things like that. And I go to other towns and I'm like, our downtown's way cooler than these ones. I mean, just so many, such a variety of things. And there's always something going on. And just like Central Park is so beautiful, like with the fountain in the summer and the trees in the winter. And so,
and in awesome. That vein though, if you guys are traveling to other downtowns and you see something like, this is really cool, send it to us. Like, we would love to try to do it. Just send us your ideas. Yeah. Let us know what you see out there that you think we could do in Washington, and we're always open for new things. So
I love that. Yeah, why reinvent the wheel if other people are doing cool things?
Yeah, bring it to us, and we'll try to do it.
Absolutely.
But we expect you to volunteer.
Yeah, right.
And bring us new stuff.
Yes, there you go. What are you most excited about over the next, short term and long term in your position?
Well, short term, this is kind of silly, but I'm excited to see all the trees covered in snow.
Yes.
Just because there's so many of them and they're so beautiful just by themselves. I can't wait to just now a dusting of snow. Don't come at me when we get a foot of snow. But I just want a little bit of snow on the trees, makes it more hallmarky. So I'm really excited about that. And then with our granting, I'm excited to kind of get through a whole grant and see how it goes. We've got Northside Diner, which is Winga's. They have a grant as well, so they're working on completing that. And I'm excited to see the completion of Northside Diner. It's really exciting. And then Kohler, when they get theirs done, and just have a couple of those under my belt and really see what else I can do. We have a visit actually this week from Main Street, Iowa. So as an organization, they're really cool. They're very helpful. They make yearly visits just to see what else we can do and what they can help us with.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm excited about some snow too, because I think if it's going to be cold, there might as well be snow.
No ice, okay, but some snow.
Oh, I love sledding. I love
Yes.
love all that. What do you think, Nick? You ready for some snow?
Well, the last time it snowed, I slid through an intersection on the way here, so it's not exactly.
That's
Yeah,
probably
good.
ice, though.
It was ice.
We just want some snow.
So
Yeah.
yeah, if it just snows after I get here, and then they clean it up before I go home.
Then
Then
you're
I'm
fine.
fine.
Okay. All right. Well, so many requests, but we'll try to wave our wand and see what we can do. So, anything else you wanted to touch on while you're here? Anything we didn't cover?
I think that's about it.
All right. Awesome. Well, Sarah Grunwald left things in really good condition for you, I think, and she did such a wonderful job. And I was so excited to hear that you'd be stepping in and filling that role. And I think you'll do a fantastic job. And looking forward to all the events that are coming up.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah. All right.
Is it time for the birthday game?
I think
right.
so.
We got two
Yes.
reigning champs going against each other for the first time, I believe, in Washington live history.
Oh man.
You've
Before we
probably
get into
played more
it,
than me.
the national day is National Repeal Day, which we discussed off air. It is the day Prohibition was repealed, and so he's supposed to drink hard liquor, is what the thing said. So
Oh, specifically hard.
it's just, because
Sure.
Sounds like something to do on a Monday.
yeah, which I don't know if it always lands on a Monday or if it's just supposed to be December 5th, but that seems intense. So I don't know if the rules have changed since last time you were on, but I'm going to put a celebrity whose birthday is today on the screen. You have to guess their birthday if you're within, not their birthday, their age. If you're within 3 years, you get a point. If you're right on, you get 2 points. So the birthdays kind of suck today.
There's only 3 birthdays.
Only 3 because they were kind of bad. First up is, where is he? Frankie Muniz from Malcolm in the Middle.
Okay.
Don't know if he's acted in anything else since then.
Yeah. I'll go 29. I have no idea.
You're guessing his age? That's your guess. Okay.
Guessing his age.
I thought he was like 40.
Oh, well, he might be. I have no idea.
I'm going to say 38.
He is 37.
Ooh, look at you. Nice job.
Goes out to an early one.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure he's older than that.
Next up is Maddie Poppy, who was the American Idol contestant from Iowa, from Clarksville. She came on when I interned at the radio station up in Cedar Falls. She came on several times. She was
Really?
very, very nice.
That's cool.
How old do you think Maddie Poppy is?
You go first.
You want me to go first? I'm going to say like 24.
Go with 21.
She is 25. So they're pulling out 2-0. All
right.
But you have
One
a chance.
left.
You have a chance to come back.
Small chance.
You can tie it at least. Next up is Conan Gray, the pop singer. I had to throw this one in just
No idea what that is.
so we can have more than 2.
Okay.
What's the mood here? Is he happy, sad, focused?
He just kind of smolders in every single photo.
Okay.
Smolders. That's
Okay.
And this was like one of the few photos where he wasn't exposing like chest. A lot of
Okay.
like ruffled.
I feel like somebody just told him something annoying and he just was like annoyed at them.
Prince vibes
All right,
going
I'll go 26.
I'm going to say 30. I don't.
Well, you didn't get shut out. He's 24, so we end 2-1. You can take
Not
your,
a shutout, but
Not a shutout.
congratulations, Sam. This will look great in your new office, I'm sure.
We'll put it next to the other one.
That's our show, I think.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks for joining us today on Washington Live. Thanks for being in the studio with us this morning.
thanks for having
Sam. Yep. I hope Jaron has gotten some deer while he's hunting and all that has gone well. But thanks for joining us and have a great Monday.